Hello and welcome to the new episode of my channel in the project management series. This is Reda Rashwan, a process engineer with profound experience in project management, and today's video goes by the title PMBOK 7th edition, a quick insider look on the new standard. I had the honor to participate in the development of the new standard, expected to be released later this year by the PMI, and here's what changes to expect from the new PM standard. The main driver of change is that the PM standard should be abstract enough and holistic enough to be applicable to all types of projects, regardless of its development approach, delivery method, or specific processes. In previous revisions of the PM book, there were always that bias towards the predictive projects that limits the application of the standard in a lot of other types of projects, such as the IT projects, graphic designs, and so on, which mainly rely on the agile approach. So first of all, let's learn more about these types of development approaches. We have two main types of project management development approaches: predictive or plan-driven approach and the agile approach, and principally any mix in between. In the predictive approach, think of it as a construction project or oil and gas facility, where all project specifications should be defined precisely upfront before you start the execution. However, for example, lots of software development project specifications are not fully defined upfront for lots of reasons, and it's not convenient to try to apply the predictive approach on them. Rather, they use the agile approach. In the agile approach, the requirements are elaborated frequently during delivery, on contrary to the predictive approach. This allows the seamless implementation of new changes and updates as they arise. This graph shows us the core differences between the main four types: the predictive, agile, incremental, and iterative approaches. So generally, the predictive approach tends to have much less delivery points and with minimum changes. And on the other hand, frequent changes are essential cornerstone of the agile approach. So how we can achieve this goal of being the framework that fits all? First of all, the standard thinks of the project as the vehicle that delivers value to the organization. This value-centric concept will ensure that all processes, decisions are always lean by focusing on what value does this decision or process or deliverable brings to the system. Secondly, the standard will shift from process-based approach to a principle-based approach. So there will be 12 generic principles that are applicable in any project, which are: be diligent, respectful, and caring steward, build culture of accountability and respect, engage stakeholders to understand their interests and needs, focus on value as we illustrated in the previous slide, recognize and respond to systems interactions, motivate, influence, and coach the project team, tailor the delivery approach based on context, build quality into processes and results, address complexity using knowledge, experience, and learning, address opportunities and threats through SWOT analysis, be adaptable and resilient, and enable change to achieve envisioned future state. The other change is structure one. Instead of dividing the standard into 10 knowledge areas, the focus will be now on 8 what we call performance domains. Performance domain is a construct of the all essential behaviors that should be exhibited by someone on a specific job to achieve the goals set by the organization. There is another aspect of performance domains. They are outcomes focused. Note that outcomes are different from outputs. As you're likely aware, in previous editions of the PMBOK guide, the processes culminated in an output, such as a scope statement, risk management plan, stakeholder register, and so on. Outputs are fine, but they are not the same as outcomes. Outputs enable outcomes. For example, if we have a performance domain around effective interaction with the stakeholders, I would want to know the outcomes associated with that. For example, one outcome might be satisfied stakeholders. I can measure that with the arrays, observing relationships, interactions, and so on. Each performance domain has measurable outcome. And again, outcomes are different from an output. I might use an output such as a stakeholder register to enable the outcome. But the stakeholder register is not the most important thing. Stakeholder satisfaction is what is important. This is a big shift in what we think about delivering projects. So let me summarize it for you. Project management performance domains are areas of focus for delivering projects. They are interdependent, interrelated, and overlapping. They occur throughout the project lifecycle. They are outcomes focused. Before you leave, if you liked the content and want to get more videos, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit the like button. Let me hear your comments on the new shift of the PMBOK in the comment section below. Till we meet again, bye bye.